Hello and welcome to H. Greg Lux. Here I have a 2006 Mercedes-Benz SLR Mclaren. This car came with a clean Carfax report and it has 7 previous owners. What I'm going to do in this video for you is I'm going to show you around the car. We're going to take a look at it to see if there's any kind of damage at all, including scratches, dents, chips, or anything else. Here at H. Greg Lux, we want to be as transparent as possible and give you total peace of mind. So if there's anything you need to know about this car, we will let you know. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to check out each panel of the vehicle, and we're going to go ahead and start with the front bumper. Let's take a look. Front bumper's looking perfect. I'm not seeing any sign of damage. What about the hood? And again, we just want to know if this car has any scratches, any dents, any chips, or any kind of damage at all. The hood seems to be in perfect condition, and we can move on to this fender on the driver's side of the vehicle. Fender's looking good. Perfect. What about this wheel? And this wheel is in perfect condition as well, with no sign of curve rash or any other kind of damage. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the door. Again, we just want to know if this car has any sort of damage. But this door looks to be in perfect condition. We can move on to this panel. Let's take a look. Looks perfect. What about this wheel? And just like the first one, this one is in perfect condition as well. Let's now move on to the back. Looking good. Let's take one more look. Again, I'm not seeing any kind of damage at all. The rear of this vehicle seems to be in perfect condition, and now let's move on to the passenger side. Starting with this panel. Looking good. What about the wheel? And just like the last two, this wheel is in perfect condition with no sign of damage. Let's take a look at the door now. Door looks perfect. What about this panel? And this panel is in perfect condition as well. I'm not seeing any kind of damage at all. The exterior of this vehicle is in excellent condition overall. Now let's take a look at the last wheel. And I can safely say that all of the wheels of this car are in perfect condition. We can now move on to the interior of the vehicle, and the first thing we're going to do is check the seat. We want to know if there's any kind of wear and tear, any kind of damage to the leather. But for this to be a 2006 car, the seat's in excellent condition overall. I'm not seeing any kind of damage at all. Perfect. Let's take a look at the door panel. And again, we just want to know if there's any scratches to the leather, any tears, any kind of wear and tear. Everything's looking good. This door panel seems to be in excellent condition. We can now take a look at the other side of the vehicle, the passenger side, and we're going to do the same thing. We're first going to take a look at the seat. We want to know if there's any kind of wear and tear, any kind of damage. And here, the only thing I notice is just some very minor wear and tear right here in the bottom. But overall, this seat's in excellent condition, and we can move on to the door panel. Let's take a look. Again, we just want to know if there's any kind of damage. But just like the other side, I'm not seeing anything. This door panel is in excellent condition as well. Now with the car on, I want to show you a few things. The first of which is the mileage of this vehicle. As you can see on the dashboard on the left side, this car has 21,053 miles. The other thing I want to show you is the condition of the steering wheel. So let's take a look. We want to know if there's any kind of damage around the leather. Anything at all. And the only thing I notice is just some minor wear and tear right here in the bottom. On the left side, what seems to be a small scratch. Let's keep going. Here I notice a small wear and tear right here. I don't think the camera can pick it up. Let's now check out the buttons. We want to know if there's any scratches on them. This side looks perfect. What about this one? perfect as well. Now let's take a look at the mid console. We want to know if there's any sort of damage as well, including scratches to the knobs, to the buttons, or anywhere else. Everything's looking good. I'm not seeing any kind of damage at all. The mid console is in perfect condition. Let's now take a look at the trunk of the car, and we want to know if there's any kind of wear and tear along the sides, any type of scratches, any type of damage. What about the floor of the trunk? Everything's looking good. As you can see, the trunk is very well kept and in excellent condition. I also want to go ahead and mention that this car comes with a battery charger. Perfect. Before we finish off this video, let's take a look at the engine of the car. And we just want to take a quick look. Thank you for watching this video, and if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to contact one of our representatives here at H. Greg Lux.